All right, if you're with us online, go and get your equipment and your space set up. We're about to get started. All right, welcome back to Pump. How's everybody feeling today? Good, good, solid. What'd you say? You say you're dying? Oh, alive. Yeah. Running was bad today. I saw that. I saw the after effects of you running today. The look of, oh, it just sold it perfectly. If this is your first time in this fitness class, thank you for being here if you're with us online. If you look underneath the video you're watching right now to have the description of the class, the movements we have, the equipment that you'll need for the day, you can always check that out ahead of class so you can get ready beforehand. A little bit about the class, we'll have a 6-minute warm-up at the start. We'll go over all the movements we have, so don't worry about that. The workout routine for this class is we have 4 rounds total. Each round consists of 2 movements that will superset 4 times. What that looks like is we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. And then we'll repeat that movement 1 for 30 seconds into movement 2. Second set, we'll do 4 sets, and that's 1 round done. You'll get a rest period, and we'll move on to the next round. At the end, we'll have a cool-down stretch routine before we send you on your way. Today, mat, dumbbell, all over the place today with the dumbbell, heavy, medium, and light. First movement we have is going to be bent over low row. So with this one specifically, we're really working on engaging those lats, okay, back here on the back and the side, as well as squeezing through those scapula. And everybody's braced, right? Nobody's just chilling. No, it's just chilling. So on this one, getting over that bent over hinged position, weights in the hands, pull those elbows back and down, okay? Really focus on squeezing through those lats. If you can't tell if those lats are engaged when you get here, think of squeezing the elbows into the side of your body, okay? That'll kind of help you to turn on and activate, and you should feel a little bit of squeeze through here when you're pulling those elbows in, okay? You can even do it just standing here. You can kind of pull in. Think of squeezing high near your armpit and into your body, and you'll feel those lats activate, okay? They're so active. They're constantly active. Yeah, fly away. So if you're at home and you don't have the weight for those, that's okay. Just practice that movement. Focus on that elbow squeeze in, getting that activation through those lats. Work on that. Next one we have is going to be curl and press. So it's a little bit heavier that you can do because we're going from a bicep curl right into a shoulder press, back down, reverse bicep curl, right back up into that shoulder press, okay? If you're at home, you can either do those downward dog presses, okay? Or you can do manual bicep tricep extensions and switching sides each time if you don't have the weight. Next one we have elevated T squeezes. So for this one, weighted or unweighted, we're just doing a slight hip hinge, okay? And we're more using the upper back, the rhomboids, the traps here. Thumbs are out. Pull, lift, squeeze through those scapula, that upper back, then controlling it back down, keeping that engagement through the upper back the whole time. Next one we have is going to be animal pose tricep push-ups. I thought of you, Matthew, after you told me your tricep story. So I'm like, oh, you're not going to like that one. Yeah. So you can always make them regular push-ups if you want to. The only difference is tricep push-ups, your hands are going closer together. So for the animal pose, you're basically going back down into a floor squat here, and then you're extending forward into tricep push-up, back down into that floor squat, okay? Moving back and forth between those. Feel free to drop to the knees if you want to modify that a little bit, okay? Really be intentional about keeping that tension in the triceps. Next one we have Romanian deadlift with an optional row if you want to include a little bit more of that back and lat work with it. Romanian deadlift, you have your weight. We're focusing on the glutes here, okay? Shoulder blades back and down, glutes are on, pushing those hips back, finding the stretch through the hamstrings of the glutes. Once you get to about that end range of motion here, we're going to squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes still at the top, pull those shoulder blades back and down before you go back down, okay? Kind of working that whole posterior chain here. If you don't have weight, you can just have your hands overhead. Do that same movement. That's moving the center of gravity out a little bit away from you, creating a little bit more difficulty if you want it. Row, you can do high row or low row if you want to implement that. Ratio's up to you. You can do 1 RDL into 1 row, or you could do 3 RDLs into 1 row, or vice versa. Totally what you want. Next one we have is single leg squat. So remember with this one, you're standing on one leg, and you're going as low as you can control into a squat, single leg, then coming back up out of that squat, okay? Remember, hips going back, load the glute, not knee going forward with those, okay? So pay really close attention to that control. Make sure you're loading that glute, feeling it in the glute, stay embraced. It's going to be a good one. I see it. See it on the face. Next move we got after that one is going to be controlled rolls. So we'll do this one together real quick. We haven't done this one yet this session, so we're going to sit down onto our mat. Big thing about controlled rolls, really be intentional. Remember, stay braced, pelvic floor up and in, all those good things. But keep that chin tucked so we're not hitting our head on the floor, okay? We're working on making a smooth roll up onto our shoulders and then back up into seated, okay? That's kind of like level one of that, trying to make that roll as smooth as possible. When you get to the top, though, pull that low back in, shoulder blade back and down, okay? So you're rounding the back to roll down, roll back up, but then at the top, you're sitting up strong. Level two, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, is not letting the feet touch the ground on the way back up, keeping that balance, that control, and then rolling right back down into the next roll. If you want to add a little bit more leg work and arm work with the roll, you can. You can be from here, roll yourself up, then you can do basically a jump, and then go back down into a roll. There's kind of 3 different variations of that movement that you can do. Next movement is going to be oblique lifts. So for this one, we're kind of laying back and off to the side. So kind of over onto the side of the glute, that glute med. From here, we're braced. We're lifting, squeezing through the obliques, okay? Side of the core, lowering back down, lifting up. You want to feel that work happening here through the side, okay? If you're too far over on your side, it's going to be hard because you're trying to lift where the hip is. Open up a little bit so it's kind of more in like this angle that's kind of lifting up, okay? You should feel the squeeze, that lift through the core, okay? Any questions on any of those movements? Hey, I got rid of the cardio. No cardio today. So we're doing good, right? No cardio, just straight muscle work. Which that is the best. That's the best. All right, if you have any questions online, throw them in the chat. We're going to get started with our warm-up. Starting with those jumping jacks. Remember, stay braced, pelvic floor up and in. Keep that core strong. If you want, you can start here. Only need about 40-50% effort. Not overly pushing on this first round of the warm-up. Air squats. Hips going back and down, knees staying in line with those toes. Feet strong into the floor. Gripping. Knees in line with those toes. Keep those glutes on. Marches. Driving that knee up in front. Remember, focusing on the core here. It's more of a core movement. Really be intentional about squeezing, crunching that core. Each lift. Lunges alternating. Foot still strong into the ground. Knee in line with that toe. Keep that glute on. Stay braced. Arm circles. Full range of motion. Reverse. Inchworms into the push-ups. Don't round that low back. Bend those knees. Walk out.
And I'll do anything to be your love. I'll be worthy of sacrifice. 'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity. 'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity.
Jumping jacks, round 2 of that warm-up. Starting to pick up that tempo, moving a bit quicker, maybe closer to 60, maybe 70% effort. Air squats. Picking up that tempo, still maintaining control. Marches. We're working that core here. Lunges alternating. Feel free to add that twist at the bottom towards that knee. That's in front. Arm circles. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees to walk out. Take a break. All right, first movement. Bend over low row into that curl and press. Remember, not a lot of breaks in this class. If you need a break, take that break. If you need to adjust or change that weight, go ahead and change it, okay? Your own pace, your own tempo. You know what you need, what you can handle. 30 seconds. We're about to roll. Still braced? Definitely, definitely. I love it. All right, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bent over low row. Really think of pulling those elbows back and up. Squeeze those elbows into your side if you're not quite feeling that lat activation. Good job. Curl into press. So we're up, bicep curl, right into that shoulder press. Hey, wait a minute, where's Jesus? He hasn't missed a class in a year. Jesus, if you're watching this, we're calling you out. Bent over, low row. Keep those lats active all the way up, all the way down. Curl to press. Stay braced here. Scapula strong. Bend over row. Stay braced. Don't lose that bracing. Don't round that low back. Stay with it, stay with it. Press. Bent over row. Constant tension through those lats. Curl and press. Take a break. Elevated T squeezes with those AP tricep push-ups. I regretted my choice from earlier. I was like, I'm not doing it. When I said you pick a weight that's too much, and then you start and you're like, no, I'm not using that. Not too. Yeah. Remember, lightweight or no weight here. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Elevate T squeeze. Remember, those thumbs are out. Thumbs are out. We're here. Lifting, working through the scapula. Squeeze those scapula together. Keep them strong. Nice. Nice work. Animal pose, tricep push-ups. Hands are together. Going back down into that floor squat. Extend forward, tricep push-up. Back down into that floor squat. Job. Stay braced. Don't lose that bracing. Elevated T squeeze. Thumbs up and out. Focus on that squeeze. Upper center of the back. Switch, animal pose, tricep push-ups. If it's hard, coming back up, just do really slow negative. Slow down and go slow all the way down until you're on the ground. Then get up however you need to. Right back into it. Elevated T squeezes. Keep that quality. Animal pose push-ups. Keep that quality. Elevated, we're up. I wasn't realistic after the break about the weights. I'm not using like any that I chose too much. Animal pose, push-ups. Last one. Take a break. Woo. RDL with that row and that single leg squat. How those triceps doing? Yeah. They probably feel good, real good. Nice job, yos. Remember, RDL, focusing on the glutes. It's the main thing we're trying to work here, so keep those glutes on 100% of the time. Just like the bracing. Don't let those glutes shut off. 10 seconds, we're starting. 5, 3, 2, 1, RDL. Optional row, up to you if you want that high row or low row. Single leg squat. Whichever leg you want to start with is fine. Doesn't matter because we're alternating. Remember, load that glute. Get low enough that you can feel that glute engage. Doesn't matter how many reps. Work on that balance, that control. RDL. Don't let those glutes shut off. Don't lose that bracing. Single leg. Opposite side. Don't lose that brace. RDL. I feel like we're at Etsy right now. Sorry, online people, that was Pullman-centric statement. We all have our own Etsy. It's a cocktail bar. Yeah, seriously. Single leg squat. Remember, control and balance is what we're going for. Try to get far enough down. That glute activates. Push those hips back. Nice job. Switch, RDL. Single leg squat. Control, balance, being strong. Good job. Take a break. Those glutes. All right, done with the weights. Controlled rolls into those oblique lifts. Remember, try and make that roll as smooth as possible. Keep that chin tucked. Don't hit your head on the floor. At the top of that roll, pull that low back in. Water break. In 5, 3, 2, 1, we're rolling. Smooth and controlled. Remember, stay braced that whole time. Don't lose that pelvic floor. Don't lose that core. Hold that low back in at the top. Sit up tall before you roll back down. Oblique lifts. So rolling over onto the side. We're still kind of onto the back. You're almost looking up. We're gonna lift. Good job, lift. Nice job, nice job. Stay with it, stay with it. Rolls. Pelvic floor up and in. Stay braced. Pay attention to if you lose that bracing, that control at any point in that roll. Internal body should feel tight the whole time. Oblique lifts, opposite side. Job. Rolls. Oblique lift, opposite side. Pelvic floor still up and in. Keep that core engaged. Really squeeze through those obliques. Rolls. Woo, let's go. We got it. Last set. Come on. Stay with it. Pelvic floor up and in. Core strong. Stay braced. Keep that control. If that core is not on, those hip flexors are going to take over. So make sure that core is engaged, squeezed, and strong. Oblique lifts. Almost there, almost there. Keep them good, keep that quality. Take a break. My peeps at home. Nice work today. My peeps in class. Nice job. Yeah, I made you have to do another one. No. Nice job today. Nice work, y'all. Job, Sloan. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah, will do. Nice job. You made it. As you're cleaning up that space, start to work on slowing that breathing down. Breathing in through the nose, down into the belly, out through the mouth. Whenever you're ready, we're going to start with those deeper breaths, inhaling through the nose on the way up, out through the mouth, on the way down. Go and find your own breathing rate here. Don't have to match mine, don't have to match your neighbor's. Let your body tell you what speed of breathing you need. On that next inhale up, whenever you reach it, bring the hands together. Wrapping those fingers, you can have fingers stay pointed towards the ceiling if you want. And we're just gonna lean over to the side. One thing on that lean, try to keep ankles, knees, hips, shoulders in line. Don't want to be bent. Stay over. Breathe through that stretch. Remember to stay braced. On the next inhale, back up. We're going to exhale down. Opposite side. Find your breathing. Next inhale up. On that exhale, we're going to bring that first arm across, moving into that rear delt stretch. The side that you're stretching, keep that shoulder blade back and down. Looking for that stretch back here, left side of the shoulder. When you're ready, go and release and switch. Through all these stretches, keeping that slight brace posture, keeping those breaths we were working on, stretching a little further on each exhale. Go and release, right arm comes up behind, grabbing the elbow for that tricep stretch here. With this one, I always want to make sure we're up tall. If you turn sideways, don't want to be like this. When you're ready, release and switch. Anybody overly sore anywhere today? All of it. Legs. When you're ready, go and release. We're going to bring those hands behind the back, interlock those fingers, shoulder blades back and down, chest up and open. We're going to roll that head and neck. And in. On that exhale, we're going to drop down into that full floor squat. Try and keep those heels down, really push those hips back. And breathe into that stretch. Feel free to adjust the feet wider or narrower, whatever feels best. If it's hard getting those heels down, you can lean forward onto those hands, working over time. If you have those heels down, you can bring elbows to the inside knees, palms together, press those palms down, open up those hips. When you're ready, we're going to drop down onto hands, knees, and feet, and into that puppy pose. Hips staying above the knees, arms extending out in front. Letting that chest relax, the back relax. That chest dip down towards the floor. We're going to slowly lift ourselves back up. We're going to move into a plank. Inhale that right ankle up. On the exhale, drive that knee through, crossing that foot to the opposite side, moving into that pigeon stretch. on getting those hips closer and closer to the floor. As the body relaxes, you can take yourself a little bit deeper in that stretch if it feels good. Don't want to round that low back. Keep that low back pulled in. Shoulder blades pulled back and down. And breathe. Remember, in stretches, every second or third breath, make that inhale a little bit deeper. That'll show you where you're hiding that tension, and then exhale the tension out. Let that muscle relax. Slowly bring yourself up out of that stretch, tucking that back toe, stepping back into plank, inhaling that opposite leg up, exhaling that knee through, bringing the foot across, pigeon stretch on that opposite side. Low back pulled in, shoulder blades back and down. As you release into that stretch, feel free to bring yourself a bit lower. Trying to keep those hips squared to the floor. Third or fourth breath, inhale a little bit deeper. Find where that tension is, exhale it away. Ready, we're just going to roll over into a seated position, bringing those legs out in front, rolling onto the back. From here, we're going to pull that right knee up to chest or a little bit to the outside into that armpit. Go ahead and breathe here, keeping that knee pulled through. When you're ready, we're going to that right knee across to the left side of the body, keeping that right arm and shoulder down. Feeling that stretch through the torso, the glute, the leg. And breathe. Trying to keep that extended arm, palm down towards the floor. Go and bring that knee back to center. Give it a hug or squeeze back to the chest or that armpit. For a second or two here, then go ahead and let it drop down to the floor. Bringing that left knee up. Either to chest or armpit. Find that squeeze, breathe through it. Pull that right knee across or left knee across over the right side of the body. Keeping that opposite arm, shoulder, palm down. And breathe. Center, hug that knee to that chest, armpit, and we're going to bring both knees up. We're going to grab onto the inside of the feet for a happy baby pose, extending the legs out. You can either rest comfortably here, or you can try to extend those legs, feeling a little bit more stretch to the hamstring, the leg. When you're ready, go ahead and release the legs, pull the knees, hug them to the chest, and go and give yourself a little roll side to side, massaging that back. And whenever you're ready, take your time coming back to standing and to finish with those breaths. Last 3 breaths here. Thank you to yourself. Showing up today, giving the body a little bit of love, a little bit of movement. Nice job today, everybody. Great work. As always, don't forget your homework, good solid dinner, drink lots of water, at least those 6 hours of sleep. If you're with us online, don't forget to like and subscribe if you just want to be updated of when class goes live so you don't have to search for it. But with that, have a good weekend and we'll see you Monday.